Good morning. Well, remember this that I bought at the charity shop? Well, this morning I'm on a mission, is it from Zetster's Lab? I need to find a pattern. What? Because remember I said in the previous video, I saw this, immediately I knew I need some tops for winter. So this is going to become a winter top, a jersey thing, a jacket thing. I don't know exactly what to call it, but isn't it gorgeous? Look, it's just beautiful. So now I need a pattern. And you know where I find my patterns? In my cupboard, where all my other clothes are. So I'm going to look and share with you my process of how to find a pattern to use to create another piece for yourself, you know. This is so exciting. As I said, never underestimate the power of a creative thought. Let it run loose and let it become something new and beautiful. So where am I going to find it? In my kist. So this is the thing where I put all my winter crocheted things, you know, because they are too bulky and too big for my room. Look at this. Okay, I'm also dressed in my base, you know, the base that I have, that I wear, and then over this I will wear my nice tops and stuff. So I'm in my base. This is the thing I'm gonna change, and I am going to look in my kist for a pattern. So this is it. So we are gonna go through this. Look at this. This is I love crochet. This is also one of my loves. So this was one of those that you buy the one big bowl, or what do you call it, of yarn, and it start off with one color and become another color. So I just went for it. Started, I cannot remember how I did it. Most probably I started at the back and then went forward, made a little pocket, crocheted a little flowers on, and voila. But this is not going to work for that. This, oh my goodness, is gorgeous. This is a mohair thing, but I'm allergic to mohair, so I cannot wear this close to my body. So I itch terribly. So this is actually another awesome thing. Look at this. So it is just one long piece. You start there and you crochet, then you fold it double. You work the one side, you close it up, and you've got this beautiful, okay, I'm gonna do it. Look at this. I actually love this. This is gorgeous. Can you imagine if you have a nice top underneath with this? So once again, I can use this as a pattern very easily, but I don't think so. I don't want to do it. So once again, this is the easiest thing ever. You just find a stitch and you just make one long thing like a scarf. So this is another one. This is a pattern, oh boy, that I found. I love to crochet with this woman, but I think I made a video telling you about all my crochet things, and especially this pattern. Oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite things. I bought this yarn, and once again it started off with, and then I just So you can see this. This is one of my favorite things. Then I can either got this thing, close it there. But look, oh, I love the wings. But once again, nope, this is not it. This is not it. Oh, on the same pattern, you can see. This is the first one I made in that pattern. It's a crochet along video. The woman tells you exactly how to do it. I can crochet along. I cannot, at this stage, read crochet patterns, but look at this. Isn't this absolutely gorgeous? So that's why I made this a couple of times. This is another one in that pattern. Oh boy, yes, I'm busy. I love creating things for the sake of creating. Then I sit with all of these things that I wear once or twice a season. I cannot get rid of them. Look how beautiful this one is. This is a very thick, soft crochet yarn. It's beautiful. But it was so expensive, so I just bought a couple of them. So it got shorter. But I love it. I love it, absolutely love it. Oh, this is one of my favorites, once again. Oh, and then all of you, if you've been on my channel long, you know this one. Oh, this is my absolute favorite ever. It is the best crochet way to crochet for me, because it's a different color and a different stitch or every time, so you never get bored. It is so exciting. I love these colors, absolutely love them. It's my autumn colors. I wear this a lot. So this is one of the things I thought, if I use this kind of, but then I will have to cut the shoulder seam of this, and I don't really want to. I don't care to cut it in front, but so then I'll have to keep it this length, but I can start off by using this and just cut out like my kimono once again, easy patterns. The thing with this way of creating your clothing, you got to know what you like. So it took me a very long time to get here in my clothes journey. I didn't know what I actually liked until I started to create my own stuff. And many of the things I create, I really don't like. And then I realized, oh, it's actually not for me. It's for a friend. So then I just bless others with it. So this was a jersey I bought at a flea market, charity shop thing, second hand. When we were younger, it was the big ribbing. It was these huge ribbings here and then ribbing here, like that. So I loved the color and I loved the pattern. I mean, can you imagine crocheting this? It is absolutely gorgeous, but it really wasn't my fit because it was in, tight here and then, the size. So I thought, let me change it. So I pulled out the ribbings, kept the ribbings. It was very, very difficult because they were these little pieces that I then had to put together in order for me to make that little frill and the little frill at the bottom. So this is really the whole jersey that I bought without the ribbing. It was very puffed here and it was just a big rib like that. So I just took the ribbing off, and one of my favorites. So once again, I think I bought this for $5, 100 Rand, and it became my favorite. Oh boy, so this is a jersey I bought on a special, a sale, and you know why I bought it. I actually saw it when it wasn't on the sale, and then I said, it's too expensive, I'm not gonna buy it. But it made me think of my dad. Isn't it awesome? He wore these type of jerseys. Look at even that. That was the olden days. The men wore these type of jerseys. And I actually bought it, brought it home, took it back again. It was just too expensive. And then when I got to the sale a couple of weeks later, there it was again on the sale for really next to nothing. So, I was so excited. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to buy it. And it is one of my favorites. Look at this. It is just gorgeous. I can wear it closed. I can wear it open. It's just one of my absolute favorites. So once again, I can use this as a pattern. You know, just that the frills there. So very easily, I can use this as a pattern. Because I really, really, really love that. Oh, and then a couple of, let's say, a month back, or no, 2 months back, in a charity shop, I saw this thing. I never wore it. It's summer here now. But I bought it. Also think $5 or $4. I just love it. This is my type of thing. So you can pull it in there. You can fasten it. You see, this is actually what I can use. I don't think I'll ever fasten it like that, but I will perhaps just fasten that one. That I will do sometimes. But look at this, the pattern. It's really just up there, and something like this. I actually don't know if I like it. I will have to put the right clothes on. I like it like this. I just like it loose like this. And or a little bit open like this. But yeah, this is beautiful. Look, I like it like this once again. Then I will fasten this one. Oh, yep, here it goes. This is actually gorgeous. It's just, I love the color. I love these things, the buttons. And I haven't, okay, you can actually close that one there. It's on the different side to wear it like this. Ah, interesting, yes. So, once again, I must say, ordinary shops, I've lost it lost their flair for me. I really don't enjoy these very expensive shops anymore, because I can create things that I really love for next to nothing. And as I said, creating them to me is so much more joyful than buying the thing for hundreds of rands, you know. Oh, now you can see, there it comes. There it comes. This is something that I can use to do this. Look at this, look at this. So there's only one thing that I've also realized. I like my stuff a little bit shorter in front, and then it can be longer at the back. So what I thought actually was, when I create this one, to keep it this length, because I really don't want to cut it and have seams there. So the only way that I can then do it is by just keep it like this. This will be the length. Make the one in front a little bit shorter than the one in back. Just, you know, and then just, once again, the kimono, just cut it there. Whoops, cut it there. And just cut it in front. And then just make a little neck, you know, a little neck. So that is actually what I was going for. And this is exactly what it is. Look at this. So I can use this as my pattern. I don't think I'm gonna, but perhaps I've got enough. Those that I'm gonna cut out here, I can always put in there. So this is it. This is my one. Look, I can fasten it there. I can, this one is actually very cute. It goes like that. You can see. So that's not going to work for that one. That's why I say if I keep it long at the back, little bit shorter in front, then I like this. This is short enough for me in front compared to that, you know. So I love my things either on the knee or up like here. In between it's a little difficult. But you see, that is how I find. So I really think I'm going to go for that. But let me just show you the rest. This is also just a little one. One of those bowls of yarn with all the different colors in one. I actually like this one more than the first one that was longer, because sometimes I wear tight fitting in the winter, long sleeve, more tight fitting to there, and then I can just wear this over. This is one of my favorite little things, just to give a little bit of color and just closed. You know, I don't want to say close. What do you cover my body? This is very exciting. This was just, I made a blanket in this pattern. That was fun. And then I thought, oh, look at this beautiful, these beautiful colors. So this is how this actually works. So you just put pockets there, and there you have one. I mean, this, look there, it's gorgeous. So I didn't have the pockets at first, but then I saw this somewhere and I realized, you know, this is gonna work lovely. And I love to have my pockets. So what actually is great about this thing, but this is not gonna work, if you make it longer and it can go around, you see, and then you have the pockets. This is gorgeous. So, but there's just one little thing. Our area where we stay here is very mild. It's really beautiful, very mild. So really two months a year I can actually wear these things. What? Okay, this very exciting. My brother, he's got a factory thing that weaves, is that the word? This material cloth. And these are just the rejects. It's little pieces like this that he throws away. And I said, can I have it please? And he said, yes, go for it. Moe, weavery, moe. Weavery in Afrikaans. Weavery. Not a weavery. Weavery. I don't know. But he make all these things. And I just took his reject and I just created this thing. Once again, It's just a long piece. I actually didn't crochet this. I knitted this, and it was quite a challenge. So once again, I can wear it like this. This is actually the mohair before you comb it. So this is beautiful. This is very, very soft. And this is the mohair before you comb it. Where's another mohair thing? This. Remember, this is mohair. So this is how it looks when it is combed. And this is how it looks before you comb it. This is actually, I love this. Once again, it's my color. It's my autumn colors. And just that little bit of pink in there, just an accent. It's like art. I mean, to create your own clothing is like art. Yep, they're still coming. They are still coming. Okay, this is another one that I did also knitting. It is just also one piece like that. Okay, it's like this. So I can make a lot of these things. You see, I've got a lot of these things. This is just like this. Can you see? It's really just like this. And I fasten it a little bit with a thing there. I don't know what happened to the one that's supposed to go in there, but I usually wear it like this. So this is really pea stuff. I love it. So I also create some and sell them and so on, but not really, because to me the amount of time that I put in one of these things and then to sell them for next to nothing. So mostly I give them away as presents. So the thing is, let's get back to what I'm busy with. This thing. You see how many of these type of loose things I have. Blanket thing, throws, whatever you call it, cover-ups. So it's very easy to create one with this. You know, just make it a... But they're not easy to wear. You know what I mean? It's nice to go into town with them, but I go into town once a week and then when we go on trips. And so I want to go with this a little bit more structured, like something like this. You know what I mean? So this was, I also got a video from this. This is some of my thing. You can wear it as a hat, and then you can wear it as a thing like this, and you can cover it up. And so this is one of my favorite ideas, because it can be a hat, you pull that string in, or it can be a scarf. The fantastic idea, fantastic. So I got to laugh for myself. This is the little, remember the one I said I made so many tops with? This is exactly the same pattern, it's just without the sleeves. Very nice yarn that I also bought. Very nice. So I actually should get my things out here, because this is ridiculous. This was also made a video of this. I need to go and find sorry, all these videos and link them below this one. Oh, you see, I'm already sneezing. This is real mohair. I also knitted with it. It's very flimsy, the yarn. So there were lots of holes in it. And guess what? I just made little flowers and cover the holes. I'm not going to put this on. But oh, this is actually fantastic for my pattern. Once again, you see the kimono pattern, and I'm also, I love this, but I'm really not going to put it on. I'm going to itch terribly. But I don't, I need to show you this. Let me press through. What I like about this, it's very, very wide, because then it can flow like this. So this is also what I love, and that can also work as a pattern for that, for my green throw, and then I don't have to open it up. So you see, what I think I'll do is I'll first cut the sides out, and then I will keep it closed, sew it there, and then see how it goes if I want to open it up, because this is easy to wear. This is nice for winter, easy to wear, and this is actually what I need. You see? Still not done yet. I told you I've got lots of stuff. Remember the other one I made? This is the same, just other colors. I just made a little thing there, and I wear it like this. You can wear it like this, you can wear it like this. So you see, I've got lots of these things. What I actually need is something very easy to wear at home over my basic things. Okay, I think this is it. This is it with my crochet things. And that, precious friends, is how oh, wacht, there's something in there. A jersey. I also thought of this. This is one of my favorite jerseys. So once, okay, let's be honest. I really don't need anything. I really don't need anything. But I now bought that thing, and I know I'm gonna make something beautiful. It was $2, less than $2. So yes. This is one of my favorites. It wears very easily. It's easy to wear, and it's just gorgeous. So once again, I can do this with that actually. You know, I can just make a neck. The pieces that I put in cut out there, I can make this with. So, and I can make it, yeah, you see, but I need to go longer. And the minute you go longer, it gives it another feel again. This works for my body type because it's shorter. You see? But actually something easy to wear like this, that is not as thick as this, I will love. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to end with this one. I think this is, I made a video telling you about this, and I think that is the video on my YouTube channel with the most views. Don't ask me why, but it's thousands of views. So this I crocheted also from a crochet along pattern, and this is absolutely lovely to wear. Look at this. Very large, very loose, very hot, nice and long. My length, I love the length. I love to wear it. It's like a gown. Look at this. It's just gorgeous. And also very easy to crochet. Once again, with crochet, you need to just learn 1 or 2 stitches. There are many YouTube videos telling you exactly how to start crocheting, and you go from there. So yes, I made another one, a red one, absolutely gorgeous, and then I went to an art retreat, and I just knew I need to give this to a precious, I made a friend there, and she really became my soul sister. And when we part, I just knew I needed to give her the red one, because really I have got this one as well. So that is the awesome thing with when you create. You've got more than enough to bless others with as well. And as I said, I created this one. Then I created the red one. And then I blessed somebody else with this. So the blessings just keep coming, you know. It's just amazing when you start to create and you have things overflowing, because then you can really give them, bless others with them, and the one thing leads to the next. It's awesome. It's like life, you know. You start small and then you learn another stitch and then another stitch, and that's how you grow, and at the end you make all these beautiful things, and you're able to share it with others, and it's just such a blessing. And once again, this is the one I bought at the charity shop the other day for $2. I also looked at that for the pattern. But no, I really think it's either the orange one or something similar to that grey one. Well, thank you that I can share my how I look for a pattern to create something for me, that I can share my thought process with you, and just sharing all my joys. I mean, it is such a blessing to be able to create all these things, because oh my goodness, the joy, it makes me come alive, feel alive. But another thing with crochet or knitting, I can only do it in summer. It is way, now this thing doesn't want, it is way too hot in summer. So winter is coming. I didn't actually crochet last winter. I was too busy with, I think at that stage, I started with my sketchbooks. So I was usually crocheting in the evenings, you know. So then I started with my sketchbook. So who knows what will unfold this year. Once again, no pressure. Just take it one thing at a time. So I bought this. So this is my next thing. And remember, this is my next stepping stone in my creating journey. Like life, each day is just a stepping stone. I'm going to learn through this. I'm going to share through this. I'm going to be blessed by wearing this, because this is very, very nice cloth. This is really, and it's not hot. It's cotton. So it's going to, and it's light. Oh man, it's just got this blanket feel. It's lovely. Love you lots. I'll keep you posted. Is it from Zetster's Lab?